Hey guys, welcome back to episode 3 of Making a Coonhound. We got Zach Conkey, my brother Jonathan, and me, Corey Davis. We're actually about to hit the woods. We've got a couple trio walkers tonight, 2 trio walkers that you've seen in the past videos. Riverbank, Swamp Walker Charlie. We got a new dog tonight. That's going to be Splash, and you'll be able to check that dog out. A really nice 4-year-old Bluetick. He's going to treat some coons, I'm positive. We took last week off of videoing, but we were out in the woods. I think we hunted 4 nights last week. Got some stories to tell on that too. So we'll be throwing some clips in there and kind of talking about that. We do have a Don Mullins memorial hunt this weekend coming up, Friday night, Saturday night, 36 dog legacy hunt. We're going to be hunting Riverbank and Splash. I think we're all going to handle the dog. It's 2 dogs a night, so now I'm going to handle one night, Zach's going to handle, Jonathan's going to handle, and then Kelsey from the previous video, she's going to handle one night. So I think everybody's going to get a piece of it and have some fun. So y'all check it out. We're going to go hit the woods now.
Let's go.
Alright, so tonight we're going to still be working on kind of building independence, turning these dogs out by themselves. The first dog we're going to cut is Splash. We're actually going to send him right here up along this edge. This is a nice little oak block. A bunch of coons hang around this area. He should be able to get one treed. And we're going to pull down the road a little bit. We're going to turn River out here, kind of down this little dead end trail. And last, we're going to go all the way down to the end into this big hammock and turn out Charlie and see what she can do. I think they should all tree coons, and we'll kind of go from there and evaluate the night from there. When we get to a dog, our real big key here tonight is just recutting off trees. It's probably the biggest thing we need to work on with the young dogs that we do have, Charlie and River. Splash is probably good enough on that. I don't think we have any issues there. But with the other young dogs, we're going to try and do that. So y'all check it out, and we're going to turn out Splash now. It's 75 degrees in the Florida swamps tonight. I think we all got shorts on, shorts and chaps. We got shorts on. It's about the best way to go in Florida. It gets wet, pull your chaps up, keep on going, and when we get done, you can roll them down and cool off, because it's definitely going to be hot after walking.
Come here, boy.
Come on, boy. Come on.
Leap them back up and then recut them again. If he'll come to you.
Come here, Splash.
Come here, boy.
Splash, come here, boy. You ready? Ready? Go get him, boy. Go.
All right, so we're trying to get Jenny to go hunting a little better. I've started a bunch of dogs on this little trail right here. It's a real tight trail, so the dogs can't get around you. A lot of times you turn a dog out when they're young, they want to run back around you and go to the truck. So on this trail, it is real tight. Turn them down it, and then if they try and come back, just keep them stopped from coming down the trail and make them go. I took my lead, which this is just a little, nothing to it. Flat little lead, works great. You can slap your chaps with it, kind of make some noise, make the dog go. That didn't work. If that don't work, then take this, and we just pop them a little bit on the butt. We don't get onto them too much at first. We're just kind of making them known that, if they stand right here, it ain't good. So if they go away from us, that's good. So that's what we worked on right here. Just did that a minute ago to Jenny, and she's going on down the trail. I ain't seen her since, so we'll see what happens. Still trying to work on Jenny and her hunting. They can't learn nothing at the truck. You got to get that dog to go. So what we did was we sent her down the woods. We're going to drive away from her and try and get away from her and see if just us being away from her allows her to hunt a little bit. She might follow the truck a couple times. We'll see what happens, but we'll see what she does. At least it takes us out of the equation and allows her the ability to smell around and hunt, and maybe she'll find something that she's interested in. So we'll stay tuned and see what happens. cut the dogs. River came treed. Splash actually started to try and cover, we thought, but he don't want to be with other dogs, it seems like, so he split off and treed separate. So hopefully they both got coons. We'll see in just a second. So River come treed right here. Like I was explaining a minute ago, we thought Splash was gonna come in and cover, but he actually didn't. He came in, got close, but then he ended up split treeing. Really like to see that. Instead of him coming in and just covering this dog, he did his own work, treated his own coon. River is holding the pressure too, which I'm really happy about. That's a big mouth tree dog right there, so if he won't pull off of that, and the dog's only 75 yards. Now there's a tree right there that Splash is treed on, and there's 2 coons up it. They're up high right in here somewhere. We can go to that tree in a minute. But did pretty good. All in all, really happy with the dog work. And, we're gonna walk one or the other and recut them here and see what they do.
You ready? You ready? Go get him, boys. Go get him.
All right, so I'm gonna try and explain this the best I can. We had River and Splash over here. River treed right here, and Splash come in trying to, we thought he was gonna cover. He ended up not covering and treed his own coon. We pulled them out of there. About that time, we had cut actually Charlie down this trail, and she was heading to them other dogs. She's kind of had an issue lately wanting to cover, wanting to go to them dogs. We're trying to stop that. So we grabbed them up, we come back over here, got a little closer to her, and we sent Splash down this way. She started kind of cutting hard going to him. We got onto her and got over here and walked down the road a little bit, and then we cut her back in there. So far it has worked. She went hunting. We stopped her from coming into that dog and covering. And we'll see what she's doing. Splash is over here. He's about to tree, I believe. And then we went down here and cut River. So we're just trying to split these dogs up, make them hunt by themselves. And so far it is working tonight. Hopefully they can each tree another one and we'd have a really good night. But it sounds like the tracks are getting a little colder and not as hot as the first one. But that's okay. They got to learn to work them out too. What you think, Zach?
Pretty happy.
Pretty good?
Yeah, she that's 2 nights in a row going out and doing her own thing. It's taking a little correction to get her to stop listening to other dogs. Even at the tree, she was listening a little bit, but getting that independence, and she's doing pretty good.
Hey guys, I know we got a lot of video of the stream tonight, but the walk was pretty rough, so I'm trying to walk y'all through what happened. We did give Charlie some correction for trying to come to Splash, and it worked. Sometimes the training don't work that good. Tonight, the training actually worked like you want it to work. She went down the trail, got struck, and treed 3 coons. You know, you really can't ask for better than that. I think it was a lesson learned on her end. She, you know, not to come to dogs and go find her own coon. So we'll see what happens in the future with her, and we'll just keep working on that same deal and make sure she's not just coming to them dogs and make her work her own track out.
Here we go. We're going to turn old Splash out one more time. Come on. Come here. You ready? Go get him, boys. Go.
Well, got in here to River, and big disappointment, had a slick tree. So we took them and recut them, and we'll see, maybe he can find them. But he had some trouble on his track anyways. He kind of showed treed like 3 different areas. This one he laid into it and stayed. So we come in here and it was a slick right on the edge of a creek. But hopefully he can find another one and take that correction.
So what do you think about coon hunting, Jonathan?
Man, coon hunting is pretty awesome, not gonna lie. It's kind of awesome to watch like how these dogs actually hunt, because they know like you can turn them loose by a possum and they ain't going after that thing. Like they know like coon is what they're going for, and that's the one track mind. It's pretty cool to watch them go in there and figure it out like River just tried to do. He kind of hunted different areas and came back to one, and he's like, this is where I smell it the most, this is for sure it. To watch him do that and actually hunt this this land is pretty amazing.
How long you been coon hunting?
What, like 2 or 3 months technically.
All right.
Yeah, because I got out of the Army December of last year, and ever since then I moved down here, and my brother got me a dog, and he's like, come on, let's go. And I kind of loved it when I used to go on leave. He'd be like, oh, I'm going coon hunting. Come on, let's go. And just watching how those dogs hunt and being around friends and family is like, it brings it all together. It's pretty nice.
I'm gonna catch River before we walk in. He's kind of coming to him. I want to catch him, and I don't want him covering, so I'm gonna catch him right here, put him in the box, and then we're gonna walk into Splash and see what he's got.
What do you think, John? Has he got him?
I think he's got him. Good old Splash. He's good like that.
All right, guys, we made it out of the Florida swamps. Just wrapping up the night. We treed, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 trees. One was slick. All the other ones had coons in them. Each dog did tree their own coon tonight, so that was good. River made one slick, and Splash had 2 different trees with coons in them. The 4-year-old outperformed tonight, so we're hoping he does good this weekend at the Don Mullins hunt. Looking forward to that. I think he will perform. He's just a country coon dog, goes out and trees coons, so really looking forward to that. Hopefully we can update y'all about that after Friday and Saturday night. We'll see what they do, and we'll go from there. Thank y'all for watching.